Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Alpha Branch Cooking Show. I'm Lindsay, today your host, and today me and my teammates will be presenting to you the wonders of Thermomix, and they'll be cooking a lot of great stuff. You know, we have main course, we have starters, we have desserts, we have drinks. So don't go anywhere, you know. And today our team menu for today is pool bar menu. So a lot of us have been going for holiday, I'm sure, and coming back and missing having a poolside bar menus. You know, it's so relaxing, ordering food by the pool and, you know, eating by the beach or by the pool. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Okay, our first presenter is Dr. Erwan. Today he'll be telling you a little bit about Thermomix and the background, and he'll be also making mushroom soup. So I'll pass you to our first chef. All right, here you go. Over to you, Dr. Erwan.
All right, thank you very much, Lindsay. Good morning, Assalamualaikum, everyone. My name is Irwan, and I am your Thermomix Advisor. Thank you for the brief introduction, Lindsay, and all my team members from the Alpha team. I would like to extend our special thanks to Lindsay for being our host today. So as what Lindsay have told all of you, every hour basically hundreds of Thermomix experience, cooking experience, is being shared globally. So if you like your Thermomix experience today, then our team will be happy to arrange another session, especially for you. So my journey with Thermomix started 5 months ago. Like many other Malaysians, we have been experiencing MCOs. Just that I realized it's my wife, so I have to give the full credit to her for introducing Thermomix to our family. We realized that we've been spending too much on the food delivery because we are so busy with our work, and the kids have been learning at home. I have 4 kids at home, and all of them are still attending schools. So first, when she introduced Thermomix to me, of course, there were a lot of discussions between her and me. But finally, I said, yeah, we'll just give it a try, and I have been very grateful. It's just that I feel that the Thermomix should have joined our family much earlier. I realized that we managed to save a lot in terms of the delivery food. So now even now I can also cook, and she's very happy at home because she's able to manage a lot of doing a lot of house works, and at the same time manage to prepare food on the dining table. So, and not just her, now even me and my kids enjoyed the cooking experience, and sometimes we also help her to prepare food for the family. So that's basically why I'm here. I really would like to share this benefit to all of you, so that you could also hopefully have the same good experience like what my family have able to enjoy for the past 5 months. So what is important to you? So perhaps you can put in the chat, if you already have Thermomix, you can put number 1. But if you're new to Thermomix and you still don't have a Thermomix, but inshallah soon you will join your family, so you can type in 2 in the chat box so that we know your background more. So when it comes to cooking, so what is important to you? So for me, for example, like I said in my the last 5 months journey, so money saving is something that is important because I'm still a young family. I have young kids, so we still have a long way to go. So we would like to save. We realized during the MCOs, all these Grab delivery food and stuff, it kind of incurred a high kind of spending. So with this Thermomix, we realized that we managed to save a lot. So I believe that is also the concerns of many of us outside there. And like, thank you, Sam mentioned about the easy cooking. Okay, so I myself, throughout our marriage years, I never cook. I had a wonderful wife. She really knows how to cook. When Thermomix joined our family, I started to also have, build my own self-confidence because I realized, yeah, I can also cook. So with Thermomix, I found that cooking is actually a very easy thing to do. So it's very easy, should be easy for everyone. See, if I can do it, I believe many of you will be able to do better. And some of us may have concern with regard to healthy food, healthy cooking and stuff, especially those who want to have, who are concerned about their diet and lifestyle. So with Thermomix, everything you can prepare from fresh. So it's up to you. I also realized that when we start cooking, we managed to get rid of all those, not really good kind of ingredients in cooking, the chemical, the additive and stuff. And it really helped to assist us to have a healthier lifestyle. And some of you outside there are already chefs, so you can become more creative, by using Thermomix, because it saves a lot of time and it can make you to be, come up with a more creative food. And time saving. I found this is also useful, a very, the feature of Thermomix that I really love, because it really saves a lot of time. In the morning, sometimes I can help my wife to prepare the breakfast for the family, while the kids, they prepare themselves for school. And after that, after the breakfast is served, I can just start working from home. So time saving is another feature that would be really good for having the Thermomix. A little bit of introduction about the Thermomix. It is a world-class German quality, so it is of imported quality. So this is produced by this company called Bawah since 1883. So now it is more than 100 years, more than 130 years, almost approaching 140 years in the business. And Thermomix is present in over 80 countries globally, and it has been recognized and received, awards in many places. And it also contributes in terms of hundreds of breakthrough patents in terms of these cooking technologies and stuff. This Thermomix, will be your personal kitchen assistant. It is the original inventor of all-in-one super kitchen category. Basically, you're going to have a little kitchen. So as you can see, this is actually my kitchen this morning. So all of the things that I want to cook, I just need this small corner of my house. Actually, I'm in the living room, just using a side table, and I can prepare today the mushroom soup. So right now, more than 12 million households, globally are using Thermomix. And for your information, for every 23 seconds, one Thermomix is being sold somewhere in the world. And another good thing about Thermomix is that when you join, you are not simply buying a gadget, but you'll be joining a family of advisors. A team of well-trained professional advisors, numbering more than 50,000 worldwide, who are ready to advise you and assist you to experience this wonderful journey of cooking. So to discover more about the Thermomix, so these are the components of that comes together in the box, in this box of happiness, the Thermomix box. So it has a lot of components. Later on, as we experience the cooking journey today, we'll be introducing some of these components. So it comes together. So most attractive thing about the Thermomix is about the motor. The motor that's going to move the blade and the blender and everything there. So it comes from a high quality German motor that is uniquely frictionless. And as the machine, as the motor rotates, there will be no heat generated. And therefore, that's why it will be very quiet. I mean, the rotation will not produce such a high sound. And also there is no cooling fan needed, so you don't have to worry about excess heating because the technology will not produce any heat. And the speed, will come from 40 RPM to 10,700 RPM with both clockwise and reverse mode, anti-clockwise. So it can, rotate both sides, and it can go up to 10,700 RPM, revolution per minute. In 1 minute, so 10,700. It also comes with the splash guard. Basically Malaysians, we like to cook, fry and stuff. So this splash guard gonna protect, you can put it on top of the Thermomix, so it can protect the splashing, oils and stuff. So this is why I enjoy, for example, frying ikan bilis, anchovies, so it doesn't affect the kitchen. Kitchen will be very clean and there'll be no smell, bad odor coming from the kitchen. So you will be it's really enjoyable experience. And then it comes with the measuring cup, on top of the Thermomix. So this is a measuring cup that can assist you to measure between 50. There is an indicator over here, 50 to 100 milliliter. so that you can easily use it and add the ingredients there. And then it comes with also the simmering baskets. Okay, the simmering basket. So this is a very useful basket that you can use to filter, and I use it most often to cook rice, where you can simply cook the rice and put it inside. And the good thing about cooking rice with Thermomix is that it doesn't come with starch. Okay, all the starch will basically goes down, and it's going to be very healthy kind of rice. Even my kids, they enjoy eating this rice. Only 18 minutes to cook rice with the Thermomix using the standard mode. And there is an automatic locking system that is designed for safety purpose. Okay, so that when the machine is in operation, the thing will not go out. Okay, so all these components are made from the same BPA-free materials approved by the authoritative agencies all over the world. So you don't have to worry about this the components stuff. They are all inshallah will be safe to use for the consumers. How to own a Thermomix? There are 3 options currently. So the first option is through the full payment. So this is the full payment price. Currently, we are still the price is still 6,988 ringgit. And then there is interest-free financing. You can also opt for financing, where you just need to pay a deposit or by installment. So the cost would come down to 9 ringgit per day in the one of the options, the by installment. When you calculate, you break it down through daily, you will find that the daily cost when you own a Thermomix, it can cut down to 9 ringgit per day. I mean, to me, this is even cheaper than when we order for our meals through Grab and other apps. Okay, so what comes with that 6,988? You are not simply paying for one gadget, for one blender, but actually you are buying a kitchen that consists of all these kind of gadgets. In the kitchen, like it has more than 20 cooking functions and counting. So since the Thermomix is connected through internet, it will always have automatic update whenever there is a breakthrough research and new functions found in the HQ. So through Wi-Fi, it will automatically update the machine so that you can have the functions. So this is basically what among the commonly used functions of the Thermomix. You can blend things, you can chop, you can grind. I always grind my coffee first thing in the morning, and then kettle mode. Okay, I brew my coffee through the kettle mode. You have the Sous Vide to make all the jams and the kaya and stuff. And steaming, sometimes during certain weekends, I like to do nyonya kueh and stuff. So I steam for the kueh. Can cook, whipping cream, mince, slow cook, emulsify, mixing, fermentation. And an interesting thing is it has this feature of pre-cleaning. Okay, pre-cleaning where within 8 minutes, you just put some water and then put 1 or 2 drops of the dish detergent, and then put it on and it will clean itself. Okay, it will clean itself. And this is something that I and my wife, we are very happy with this feature because it really helps us a lot in terms of cleaning, especially after we have done, kneading the dough. Kneading the dough, it will leave sometimes these bits of sticky dough here and there. So we just the pre-cleaning mode, everything will wash out and comes the pot, the Thermomix will come very clean. Okay, it has a scale mode. Okay, I think me and my partners today will show you, and it can knead. Okay, to make dough breads and stuff. I really boost my self-confidence because with Thermomix I managed to do my own breads. I did breads, bagels, and cakes. Something that I never dreamed of being able to do before. Okay, so let's just start a bit. I'll start with doing the mushroom soup. Okay. So you just push this button to turn the Thermomix on. Okay. And Thermomix will come with the cookie dough. It's a step-by-step kind of a recipe that can guide, or you can also do your own recipe. I love cookie dough because I don't know how to cook. So my cooking experience really depend on these instructions, step-by-step instructions. So after it is connected to the internet, I'll just go to the home page over here, and you can search for the creamy mushroom. Okay, that's my menu for all of you today. So what I will just do is that I've already saved the recipe. Okay, so it has this function. Okay, with cookie dough, you can save the recipe that you like, and you can use it, for groceries and stuff. So for me, I've already saved this. So let me just, so I have the creamy mushroom soup over here. So I'll just, it has a very nice touch screen. Okay, and I can just look at the ingredients that I need, and I have already put everything over here. If you can see, I have the mushrooms, I have the milk, I have the cream cheese, vegetable stock, cream, and flour, as well as water. So this is all the ingredients that I need. Okay, and this is a spatula that I'll be using. So with just one touch, I'll start cooking. So first of all, it says I need to place 400 grams of mushrooms. Okay, so 400 grams of mushrooms. So we're gonna chop these mushrooms. So it has a very nice function. Okay, you can chair to make the scale to go back to 0. And I have already prepared these mushrooms, so I can just put it inside here. Okay. So you can see it should go all the way to 400. Something like that. Okay. So this one, it has 450. So that's extra. So yeah, I like creamy, extra mushroomy soup. Okay. And then you just need to click next. Okay. So carefully put back the lid over here. Okay. And put the measuring cup and click next. So what we're going to do next is that the Thermomix will chop the mushroom. So it has 3 buttons on the screen. So these are the 3 main buttons that you need to control. So we have the time, the temperature, and the speed. Okay, so with cookie dough, everything is already set. You just need to touch the dial over here. Okay, so I'll just, so for 10 seconds, okay, with no temperature needed, I need to chop, okay, the mushroom. I'm going to turn the speed selector to 4. So I'll just turn the dial button over here to 4. Okay. Okay, so that's the sound that you'll hear when the step is completed. So you just need to click next. Okay. And just to show with you, to show all of you, so this is how the mushroom looks like inside. Okay, after it has been chopped. So the next step will be, I just need to add, okay, 500 to 600 grams of water. So I have prepared my water over here. Okay, so turn it back to 0. So just add the water. Okay, you can see the number going up. Because my kids, they like to see the numbers. They will ask, so what number should I stop? So they will remind me to stop when it's hitting the limit. So I prepared here. So this is about 500. Okay, it should go to all the way. So 500 grams of water, done. So I'll just click next. Then I just need to add next is 200 grams of water, 200 grams of milk. So that's what I'll do. So 200 grams of milk. Okay. Okay, so 200 grams of milk done. And then it asked me for the vegetable stock. So this is the vegetable stock that I did on my own. So we always prepare our chicken stock, our vegetable stock on our own, made from fresh ingredient. And it can last for, months. We put it in the fridge and stuff. It lasts us for months. It's more healthier. I mean, when you do it on your own, it will be more healthier. So I'll put this vegetable stock inside. And next, 50 grams of flour. Okay, this one. Next, will be salt. Okay, I simply skip salt because you know, I prefer not to put salt for healthier purpose. And then next, I have it. I'll put the measuring cup and click next. Then for 10 minutes, okay, I need to set the cookie dough has already set. The next step, I would need 10 minutes. The temperature will have to go up to 100 Celsius and the speed will be 3. So this is what I will do. And we'll leave the Thermomix to prepare the mushroom soup for 10 minutes. With that, Lindsay, I think I'll pass to my next partner, you know, to share their experiences with all of you. I'll come back later. Thank you.
Wait, sorry, Dr. Ron, you haven't finished the page.
I haven't finished the
pages.
Oh yeah, so this is my last page. While waiting for this, this will be the perfect kitchen assistant for any lifestyle. Like I said earlier, if you are a busy working person, or if you have a young family, or if you just have a want to enjoy and stuff, so this will be the perfect assistant because it will really help you. Many of my partners and friends that I know, they call their Thermomix to be their DD or their maid because it really play a lot of the function of the maid. So they love this Thermomix. So when it join when you purchase a Thermomix, like I said, it's not simply purchasing a gadget, but it's like welcoming another person in the kind of the family, because it will really help you with regard to the cooking part, the cooking for the family. So it's either a single, whether you're single or whether you have a big family, young family, or old family. So it would be really kind of the perfect assistant to help you with your food. So I guess that's
and 15 and 17, doctor.
Oh yeah, so that's, I thought that. Yeah, I'll just go straight away to 15 and 16.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the basically what I'm sharing with you with the mushroom soup. You'll be able to make perfect texture with whatever that you cook every time. You can make a pumpkin soup. I have made pumpkin soup before. I enjoyed the texture. Come with the perfect texture. You don't need to be, with some of the others in the traditional way of cooking. You have to remain by the pan, okay, at the kitchen, to make sure that it will not overburn, to come up with the perfect texture. But with this Thermomix, you can just leave it, okay, you can just leave it and it will come perfectly, okay. So with this, it will come with you can also make your baby food, okay, with the perfect texture, which will be safe, okay, for your kids, okay. Another advantage of this Thermomix is that you can cook delicious meals in 4 layers at one time. You really save your time because you can use all these parts, okay, on top of the Thermomix, okay, for example, like this. So sometimes cooking this mushroom soup, okay, beneath here, you can actually steam your mantau buns, okay, in this varoma dish. Okay, you can do this, and sometimes also with this 4 layers mode, we have the recipes in cookie dough. You can also make your chicken rice. Okay, you can make all of it in one time. Where you cook rice in the simmering basket, you can put the soup, the chicken rice soup, okay, in the mixing pot inside here, and then you can put the chicken, okay, on top, okay, in the varoma, as well as the vegetables and stuff on the varoma dish. So it's kind of a 4 layers, 4 items. It's a whole complete meal, cooked in at one time, simultaneously. So this will be really another interesting feature of the Thermomix, okay. And last but not least, you can always get the temperature right, okay, because you can control it. For example, I love, I'm a heavy coffee drinker. So in the morning, I always brew my own coffee at 95 degrees. Okay, so within few minutes, my coffee will be ready. So I use the kettle mode, for 95 degrees. And for those who have small kids, babies and stuff, 37 degrees, okay, will be the right temperature for you to prepare your baby food. And of course, there are many other functions, okay, that you can explore. I guess my other partners will share with you. So I guess I covered all, Lindsay.
Yes.
Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Arman. Okay, can't wait to see his dish. The next chef is Rosaline, and today she'll be making barbecue pulled chicken. Let's see what she has got for us. Rosalie, up next to you.
Hi, can you see me, guys? And can you hear me loud and clear? So it's a weekend, and some of you may not go for staycation, but stay back. But this is a good time to make your own burger at the pool or organize your birthday. So I would suggest you just ask Thermomix to do everything for you. Okay, my name is Rosaline, and today it's my turn to show you to make bread and barbecue BBQ pulled chicken. Let's start off with the recipe because it will take a little bit of your time. Okay, I will show you how to make the simple soft bread. Okay, I will just ask Thermomix to help me, of course. So I'll just use cookie dough. So you can just go to your screen here, and then because I already preset it, you can just look under recently cooked. Okay. Right, so I have this basic bread roll. So in the day that you don't have much time, but with the guests coming and you want to make it special, just use this recipe. Okay, I will have a bit of a changes here. Instead of using a wheat grain, because I don't have it, I don't have the ingredient today, I will just add flour instead, yeah? So we can just skip this step. So you can skip the step, don't worry. Okay. So just stay aside. Now I'm gonna put 300 grams of water. Okay, you can just use the room temperature tap water. I'm just gonna get it from my tap. Okay, so because it have a weighing scale, so you don't have to pre-measure instead. So you just. So we're going to knead the dough without touching too much of the dough. How amazing that is, right? A little bit more. So, okay, a bit too much for me, but it's okay. Right. Next, okay, 2 tablespoons of yeast. So for these purposes, for this cooking show, I pre-measure most of the thing actually. So 2 teaspoons. So you just put on the side of the blade, yeah? Don't put on top of the blade. So you want the yeast all incorporate with the flour. So this is your lid. And this is your MC cup. So the recipe require you, the instructions say put on the MC cup. And then everything is set for you. Now we're actually blooming the yeast. So Thermomix will do everything. All you have to do is just move the dial. Yeah, so it will be 2 minutes. It requires 2 minutes to bloom, 37 degrees. And then in the speed of 1. So you don't have to think, all you have to do is just that, because it's all preset, and you just have to be a good follower, okay?
Rosalie, you can present the page 13 and 14 while it's kneading.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So cooking with Thermomix is actually one of the things that you can't do on the conventional stove. Is actually control your temperature when you're cooking. So we have low temperature cooking and we have high temperature cooking. So low temperature cooking is really important to retain the nutrient of the food. So you don't want to buy a very expensive vegetables and then ingredients, and yet you burnt your food or overcook your food. So one of the things that I really like cooking with a low temperature also, that there's no burn in the Thermomix. So I can just saute a garlic and leave it. I will just go and pick up something or start chopping my other ingredient. And I don't have to worry about that I will burn my garlic, because as you know that we can easily burn the garlic, because we wouldn't know how high is the temperature of the fire when we put it on the stove. So tell me, so what is your the ideal oil that you use for your cooking? You can type in the chat room and let me know. So you can check in the you can check it out. Say what is the cooking oil that you usually use. Yeah, cooking olive oil is one of the oil that really healthy. But you may not overlook this when you cook in a very high temperature. You actually burn the oil, and it's really, really toxic. Yeah, so you won't actually get the goodness of the oil, but you ended up eating toxins. Okay, so let's continue the bread. I will explain more later. All you have to do is next. So it requires 20 grams of olive oil. Just pour it in. Okay. And then we put in our flour. So this is a 500-gram flour because we remember in the beginning of the cookie dough, it says 100 grams of wheat flour, but I don't have, so I'm going to incorporate everything here. Just put everything in here. Okay, I just make a mess. A lot of mess, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. And then what to do next? Okay, you put a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt. Just put a teaspoon of salt. Let's continue. You say, okay, we have to cover it. What do we do next? Okay, so now we're going to mix the flour for 6 seconds. I don't think you can do it. Right. So the mixing is done. So what do we do next? We're going to keep the lid and the measuring cup, and we're just going to knead it. So I don't really touch the flour, and yet I can clean up my mess a little bit. I'm actually cooking from my living room, dry kitchen. So it's portable, so you can actually take your Thermomix down to your pool as long as you have extension wire, so you can start making your drinks, or you can even make your smoothies, like for your kids, and ice cream on the spot, so you don't have to, and you can even enjoy with your friend. So while kneading, I'm going to show you that in the cookie dough, we can always do so many things. The temperature can go up to 170, so you can make your caramel. You can do, there's an auto set of 160 degrees. So usually we use cookie dough to do that. You can stir fry at the right temperature, so you have these vegetables that not all are cooked. The retain is nutrient, and it's really, really sweet. I'm sure some of you know. Okay, so the perfect temperature. Okay, I have around 27 seconds, so I will continue later because it works really fast. Therefore, this is how you can save time. And I am not touching flour or anything. My hand is clean, but I'm kneading. You have a kitchen assistant to help you, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay, so kneading is done. There's an instruction here that you don't have to be a rocket scientist to make the bread. It can be your first time and it works. So I have many people have told me that it was so easy to make bread. Other than that, you can cook. So you have to put into the silicone mat and let it rest for 30 minutes, sorry. So what you do is, I'll show you how the dough like. So all done. So you can just put it on your silicone mat so you can release them. Okay, so if they don't release, there's another way to release it. It's actually to open up this and the whole thing will fall, and then you can just get all your flour. So it's actually come out pretty clean. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. So what you do is you actually put your bread into a bowl like this. Okay, this is why you should have your thermomat. This is how I do it every time to proof my bread. I will just keep it for a while. For this one, I will keep for a few minutes. Okay, and then I'll come back to it. Now I'm going to make the chicken because it takes a bit of, not a bit of time, but a lot of ingredient to go in because it's so yummy. Okay, so it would be nice to have a second bowl, don't you think so? Okay, so you can just get out of this recipe. You can come back and always come back and check, and then you will see there's also a video to show you how to roll your bread, how to divide your bread, how to shape your bread. So you won't have to worry about it, okay? And then they will tell you when to put it into the oven, you know, and what is the temperature. So this one I will shape later on while I'm doing the chicken, and then we'll put it in the oven for 25 minutes for 200 degrees, okay? But let me show you to do your next recipe. So you can always just cancel recipe, get out of the recipe. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my recently cooked. I have this BBQ pulled chicken, so I'm going to restart. So have a look at your ingredient. There's also tips, okay? So without further ado, let's start cooking. So I got all my ingredient here. Okay. Okay. So it says that put 4 ounces of red onion. So I've got my red onion here. Just dump it in. So the words is called dump it in, okay? And 2 garlic, I have peeled them. What do I do next? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna chop it up. So 3 seconds, we got our garlic and onion chopped up. So all you do is just scrub it down. Okay, probably it's more fair for me to show you how it's actually 3-second wonders happening. Okay, this is the powerful mortar we have. So I already scrubbed it down. So it says 7 ounces of ketchup, so not ketchup, ketchup, yeah, ketchup, tomato sauce. Okay, just put it in. Have you realized I didn't use any oil? Okay. So sometimes this recipe, they use the oil, but not with Thermomix. So we are actually introducing healthy cooking. So I'm going to omit the water or the whiskey they asked us to put here. Okay, and I put molasses, so you can have molasses. You can get it from the baking shop or just at the groceries. So 3 ounces of this. So everything is there. What do I do next? Okay, I need to put some brown sugar. We're actually creating a BBQ sauce, yeah? So this is the same sauce you can marinate your meat. Okay, we need 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. This is just for coloring. What's next? Just turn it. We need some vinegar. So I got this cider vinegar, or vinegar is fine. Okay, just a bit to have a bit of acid. Okay, we got the paprika. I'm going to put the paprika, 1 tablespoon of paprika. We got this paprika here. I actually put next to the cayenne pepper, so I don't have to use so many plates. and then a Dijon Mustard. So if you have kids that don't like spicy, you can skip this. A Dijon Mustard wasn't really the spicy like chili api, yeah? But it bring out the flavor. So we got this special Worcestershire sauce. So I got it from you can get it from the soya sauces section in the supermarket, on the grocery store. And we need to get some salt, half teaspoon of salt, just pour everything in. Okay, ground cayenne pepper. Here you go. And what do we do next? I'm gonna just close it down. Take up the measuring cup because we're going to put a simmering basket. So one thing about Thermomix that everything they design, all the tools that come with you when you buy, is actually all well designed for you to use your tools. So I'll be cooking at minutes, 100 degrees, and then at the speed of 2. I don't have to remember all this. I'm not a rocket scientist, and Cookie Do will do everything for me. So how easy is that, right? Okay, while we're waiting, I'm gonna do something which is shaping my bread. Okay, so it's a good few minutes. Just take my bread, who is quietly over here, resting. Okay. So you can see that no time is waste, everything, you can do everything. But you can do the bread in advance as well, yes? Okay. I'm gonna shape the bread. Okay, just cut into half, then half again. So it's up to you, any shape. If it's dinner roll, it's round, of course. And in this recipe, I am going to make, I think, around 8 to 10 breads, probably 9. Okay. So you can actually roll them. I don't know if you can see on the screen. Can you see? Yeah. Okay. So you can actually roll your bread. You can make a ball. Okay. I'm going to show you how to make a ball just by doing this. It's not hard. And you got your ball, right? It's so easy. Easy peasy. So I got a baking pan here. I just put the bread here. And you can also do another shape. So what you do is, so they are really soft and treat them, they're very, you have to treat them very gentle. So I'm going to do a different shape, you know, like a cornbread. Okay, so you can always you can also do a bigger, like a big burger bread. So I'm going to do this really quick. Doesn't take long. I'm gonna, so the bigger dough, I will make a corny bread. Very easy, just fold it like this. It's hard? No, it's not. You can make a bigger one as well, different shape. Maybe this is for Papa. So you can try and do this at home in advance. If you have a birthday party the next day, so you can do the bread in advance and airtight them, put in the airtight container. Nice, great. So I am doing the shape randomly. So you can do this randomly also. So we're going to let it rest for 20 minutes. This is already rest 10, so now another 20 or double in size. Okay. I would say we have to look if it's double in size because sometimes it can be a cool day. We will not get the same size that we desire. Okay. So what you do next? Let me put it here so you can see. Okay. What do we do next? It's so easy. We just get water and a brush. Just brush on top.
Why do you put water over, Rosalie?
Because I want to put some decoration on it. You can also leave it plain. Especially if you put yellow eggs, it will be really, really yellowish. And it really, really look good too. But you know, water is fine. Okay. You get your black sesame seed, or in my case, I'll use the white sesame seed, just a sesame seed. Just sprinkle all over. And it looks like from the kedai, right? From the shop. Okay, there you go. Keep it somewhere warm. And then I'll put in the oven. Let it stay in the oven for 20 minutes. And then I'll show it to you when I assemble them. So I'm going to put it somewhere warm here. So let me continue to explain to you what is perfect temperature. So perfect temperature is the right temperature to cook your meal. So the right temperature, as I mentioned, is very important to retain the nutrient, and also for health. It's really important that you don't have a toxic film in your kitchen. Besides that, when you have a perfect temperature to cook, like while I'm cooking here, I will not worry about that my lights will have oil or spill, splashing of oil everywhere, because the temperature is controlled, so it won't splash too much. And we have this simmering basket to control everything. It's only something evaporates here. There's no oil everywhere. So the perfect temperature is a list of temperature that we won't really go into it in our daily life, but they are actually really important. So for example, if you want to warm your baby food, you're not going to warm 50 degrees, that will burn the baby leaves, right? So you can actually control the temperature, which is the middle dial here, to get the right temperature to reheat the food, to make milk, and then so that you won't burn your baby. It's also for safety. Yeah. For example, if you another thing that we always often overlook, we will put chocolate melt at the microwave, but we won't know what is the temperature that we actually putting on our chocolate, so we'll burn our chocolate. So the correct temperature is 50 degrees. So all you do is put it in, set it 50 degrees, and the time, and it will melt. It will melt beautifully, and you can just add on your ingredient and make your brownie. You don't have to have bain-marie that it require a lot of equipment and require a lot of time standing, stirring. With Thermomix, you do not have to worry much about that. Okay. Now, you can dissolve your gelatin for 60 degrees, which is super. And you don't, if you want to heat or something food, 70 degrees to 80 degrees. And do you know that if you brew your coffee, you only need 80 to 90 degrees. You don't really need 100 degrees. So you will burn your coffee, okay? And so do tea. Right, let me continue with that later. Okay, it's the insert measuring cup, intermixing bowl. Okay, so I am just going to listen to it. So put your measuring cup here. What do we do next? Okay, we're going to chop everything. So remember, we have chopped the garlic, but it's not fine enough. So we're going to do 40-second chopping. So and we can gradually add on the speed. It's okay, it's hot, but with Thermomix, you don't have to worry burns. I'm going to slowly add on. Okay. So we actually have chopped everything. Now, if you can see, I can show you here. It's steaming hot. You can see when it's hot, when it's red, I mean it's hot, so you need to be careful with that. So this is a sauce that you can use to marinate. You pull it down first, you can marinate your meat. So, but we are going to continue cooking here. So I'm going to put the chicken. Just put here is a, so I have a lot of chicken here, 32 ounces of chicken, because I'm going to have some lunch with my neighbor. This is later, so I'm going to make lunch. So this is what you can do on the day that you don't go out. Enjoy at your pool. And what do we do next? And 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. That's mean tepung gandum lah. You just put on top. Voila. What's next one? Oh, I think so if you're moving too fast like I do, you can always go back. Yeah. So place the simmering basket. Okay. Once again. Put the simmering basket. So the reason why we have to put the simmering basket so we don't splash everywhere while it's cooking. Okay, because we're cooking with sauce. So we require 15 minutes to cook this. I am not going to stir this. Thermomix will do for me. And all I do is dial. How easy is that, right? Okay, so let's continue. What is the perfect temperature? So perfect temperature to saute is 120 degrees. So we always have to remember that 120 will not burn your garlic, will not burn your vegetable, and yet it's cooked perfectly. Okay, and other than that, the next temperature that we will go for is actually aroma. Aroma is actually when you steam your food. Okay, so you have that extension of aroma dish here. You can steam your vegetable, food, your mantau. If you don't like to have your bread in the oven, you can actually steam your bread, steam your cake, which is another healthy option. Okay, right. So high temperature. We have high temperature, as I mentioned, that is already set in the cookie dough. So if you watch the video in the beginning, it says that the machine have a life because it will update over time. So upgrade and update over time. So you don't have to worry about getting it's like a new phone. You need to get a new phone to update your phone. But actually, Thermomix is update itself. So upgrade and update itself. So it essentially have a heart. Okay, so you can do all these in Thermomix. Yeah? Okay.
So Rosalind, this will be the last step, right, of the meal?
I'll cook them. Not really. I will assemble the
okay. So once it's done, we come back to you. I'll pass it on to.
Yes. See you later.
Right. Okay. So our next chef will be Sally. Okay, she'll be making us a very delicious dessert. So let's see what she has got to do for us today. Sally, to you.
Hello, assalamualaikum. Good morning. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sally. And I'm a little bit late just now because I'm adjusting my phone. Because, I'm not very good in the technology, but since I got this Thermomix TM6, I have to. So, okay, thank you very much, Lindsay, the host, for giving me a chance to cook today for you. And thank you, and thank you very much also for all my friends just now for the brief explanations about the wonderful machine TM6. Okay, what I'm going to show you today is very simple recipe. It's called mousse from what? Raspberry mousse. What we have only 3 recipes that we need. Fruits, raspberry, and then the sugar, it has to be powdered, and also 1 white egg. Okay, let's go. Let's start. My friend has been using the auto, but today I'm going to show you how to do the manual. Anyway, not to worry. Inside this machine, the Cookie Do International, you have about 74,000 recipes all over the world in all the languages. Okay, not to worry about that. But today, I just want to use manual. Okay, so what we have, I have the 50 gram sugar. I use caster sugar, and okay, I want to make it powdered. But if you want to skip this method, you can just measure the powdered sugar, 50 grams. That will be the same thing. But today I'm going to show you how to pulverize the sugar. Okay, I choose 10 seconds, just 10 seconds. Okay, and then with the speed 10. I put the lid, the measuring cups, because after it will fly out if you don't put it. And then we put 10 spade, 10. It's done. Okay, we'll see how it happened. My God, I got already powdered. Just a few seconds, 10 seconds, 10 spade. So what we do after this, spatula. Okay, I just did that. And the next we put, we'll insert the fruits, but fruits you can either use the fresh one, raspberry, but this one I bought at the grocery shops already cold. It's a raspberry cool. Okay. We have 350 gram raspberry. Okay. And then why I choose this recipe? Because I want to share with you how this tiny little things called butterfly. It's just a small apparatus, but then it's very useful. Why we need this? Because it's for whisk and also for whipping. You can do wonders with this. We'll see how it goes. Okay. And again, for you to use the butterfly, you must take the highest part. Okay, the highest part of the blade. Inside there's the 4 blades like this. You see the highest part. So you insert, because you know why you need to put at the highest part? To unlock it, to secure while you're cooking. So where is the highest part here? Okay, this. Oh, no. Sorry, I do it too fast. I have to blend it first. Then after only we insert this. Sorry for that. And then we put 5 seconds. We blend. Okay, I do it again. We blend the fruits first, raspberry. Then after we do butterfly, I feel so fast. Okay. We'll do 5 seconds. With the speed 6. Meaning we want to chop, we want to crush the fruits. It's just a few seconds. Voila. You want to see how it is? Okay. With the 5 seconds at the speed 6, just 5 seconds, you have your fruits chopped already. Okay, and now slowly I will put the butterfly. Okay, yeah, this one is butterfly. As I told you again earlier, we choose the highest part of the blade. It's 4 parts in between. Then I secure it like this. So yeah, it doesn't. Okay, it's secure. And then the next step is I am going to put 1 white egg. Actually, the eggs is cold. You have to put about 30 seconds, or it has to be like room temperature. So we'll see how it goes loose, how the mousse happened today. Okay, and then put again the top. We put 5 seconds. 5 minutes, not 5 seconds, sorry. Okay, 5 minutes and 3.5. Okay, again, I'm going to explain you. When you use the butterfly, it has to be below 4 speed, because if more than 4 speed, your butterfly will fly away. So be careful. You pluck it first. You pluck it inside nicely between the 4 blades, and then the second is you see the speed is not more than 4. Okay, then we push. In this recipe, I choose 3.5. And while I'm waiting for that, for the smaller like the butterfly, actually it's not only for the mousse. You can choose to cook like pavlova, or you can do your sauce like butter sauce, or you can do like, even if you want to eat escargot, you do like shallot sauce. So the escargot sauce, you can also use butterfly, and also to wipe the your whipping cream, and then you can do all wonders with that. But some people, also my friend, I said they use the butterfly for Sous Vide and ice cream, because at the end of the part, when you do ice cream, you can put butterfly and it makes the texture of ice cream very nice. So we have another 4 minutes.
Fish 10 to 12, Sally.
Sorry?
Fish 10 to 12. Page 10 to 12.
What is that? Come again?
Don't forget page 10 to 12, yeah.
Okay, while we're waiting for this another 4 minutes, I expect you, because today's cooking, I just want to share with you the butterfly. So we can do wonders with it, okay? Just a smaller part of this wonderful machine. You can be creative in your cooking. You can, do any improvise recipe and so on. And apart of that also, like my friend was saying, we can do with the machines a mantau. Mantau, it's a steam bun. So for the steam bun, you just, and then do not to worry. For the steam buns, we can have the methods of steam buns in the machine. But whatever it is, today you're not worried about the recipe, because you know what? In this year, we have 74,000. Even me, I do manual, but you're not worried, because the cookie do international from US, where we bought this machine, we already signed up with them, and there's a plenty, plenty recipe here. So if you run out of idea one day to do, for example, for me, I do raspberry. You can be creative to put in other fruits. Okay, you choose other fruits. You do ice cream, and then we eat healthy food at home. We don't have to, free of chemical, and besides that, it's all the BPA free, BEPS free. So I'm telling you that, and then they give us 6 months for the subscriptions when you bought a machine, and then for the 6 months you can use this machine. Okay, you can explore your recipe, be creative in your cooking and so on. So every part of it is tremendously benefits, and then in our cooking. Okay, so and also when we go to the shop, we don't have to worry. Even as I'm not very good in my telephone, but since I have these machines, you know, when I go to the shop shopping, I just need the phone, and then it's integrated. This cooking is integrated with the phone. Okay, at night you don't have to put it here. You just put your phone in your Cooking International, okay, where you already subscribe, and then you have a list of what you are cooking. You can plan your cooking in advance. For example, in 7 days, you cook from Monday until Sunday. So you're not going to have to worry about that. Meaning, you are really use your days in a profitable way. Okay, you don't have to take like a traditional way, write down, go to the shop, I need to look for, and then you forget about this. It's all here. You just pick one recipe, what you want to do, all the items you want to buy, blah, 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 blah. And then, oops, go to the shop, open your phone, it's connected. Oh, this is the recipe this is the item that I need to buy for my cooking today. So how easy it is? Very, very easy. Even in my age, I think that I'm very happy to use this. I consider that I use around 6 months. 6 months, but now I exploring more and more and more to upgrade my skill. Okay, that's done. You see how it goes. It's finished. Voila, my God, it's very nice. Very good. We'll see. Hello. Ice cream also can be like this. This is a mousse. It's very nice. It's very cold because the food I put inside. So today I don't have fresh raspberry, but instead I choose lovely strawberry and also the wild berry. Okay, let's see how we can do this. You can put in the fridge for a while, and you can serve direct. Okay, yeah. Okay, very nice. Aloe, we put some things here, like this. Put a little bit box like that for the refrigeration part.
Wow, looks so good. Looks so pretty.
I'm so sorry for you guys, but
Oh
I tell
God.
you, this is really very nice. I'm sorry if during my show, because it's my first time show, so a little bit nervous is there. Okay.
No worries.
Right. So we're gonna tell you that even though I'm new in this machine, but thank God that, you know, thanks to Lindsay, even I told Olivia also for me to buy this machine. And after I bought this machine, I said, hey, you can do wonders with this machine. Not only because I love cooking, is you can make money through it. So Lynn, I pass the rest to the rest presenter.
Okay, sure.
Love you guys.
Wow, Sally, looks so good. Okay, our last chef will be Chef Pacey. She'll be showing us some really nice, cool, refreshing desserts. So, Pacey, up to you.
Hi everybody. Good morning. Welcome to our pool party. Today I'm going to show you how to make our typical welcome drink at Bubbles. If you come to my resort, you get a welcome drink. So this is
Pacey has a diving resort in Perhentian. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so today I'm going to make a lemongrass slushie because it's such a hot day. Usually we just have lemongrass tea. So what I'm going to do now is to show you how to crush ice, the really fine ice, like ice kacang style. Okay, so I'm first going to crush ice first and keep it in the thermal server so that when after the lemongrass tea is done, then I can use the ice straight away. Okay, so first let me crush the ice before I start anything. Right. I have the ice. Woo. Now I put the ice in there, and I put the set to 5 seconds, speed 10. Okay, it's done. Let's see. It's like snow. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna keep this into my thermal server, reserve it for later use. Okay. And the good thing about this thermal server is you can keep hot or cold thing in there, and it will stay the temperature for a very long time. Okay, now I'm going to start making the lemongrass juice. So first, I have rock sugar. Okay, with Thermomix, you can actually, there's a lot of function, and one of the function is the scale. Okay, the scale is you saw how Dr. Irwin was using the scale to measure all the ingredients, because if you're making baking, some really precision baking, you need to have really good, accurate measuring scale. Okay, so this one is built in. So you pour rock sugar in there. I have 100 grams of rock sugar. I use a little bit more rock sugar for this recipe because we are doing slushy. So with slushy, you need to make it a bit sweeter. Okay, and in this page here is all the modes that we were talking about. Okay, and here we have turbo. Turbo will give you a really quick bliss and then turn the ice into icing sugar, like what Sally was showing us. Okay, I put it on 2 seconds. Okay, let's have a look. You can see the smoke. The smoke is not because it's hot, it's because the sugar has turned into powder. Okay, it's a very, very powerful machine here. Okay, next I'm going to do is sorry. Okay, I'm going to put the white part of the lemongrass. As you can see, I have not crushed it yet. I'm going to use the machine to crush it too. Okay, so I put it into the machine and I use 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then I use a reverse speed. Reverse because I do not really want it to be really cut up. Okay, I need it just like smack, like using our remote to remote the thing. Okay, so I put a reverse speed and I set it to 5. Okay. Done. All right. So we have the lemongrass crushed. Now I'm gonna add in water.
Gabriel, come here for what?
Okay. And I happen to have some really nice aloe vera in the garden. So what I'm gonna do is I cut them into small little aloe vera cubes, and I will steam it in the simmering basket. We like our aloe vera a bit steamed because it doesn't have this little gritty feeling. Okay, so it's your personal preference. If you like it cooked, then you can do you can steam it. If you don't like it, you like it fresh, you don't need to put it in there. Okay, so I set this temperature to 100 degrees for 10 minutes. Okay, and I'll put it on reverse spoon speed so that it's stirring. And now I have time to talk to you. All right, so as you can see just now, I did a few things using this really powerful method, which is turbo speed. So it crushed up my ice. It pulverized the rock sugar, and it chops my serai. Okay, so right now I can make a lot of juice and things like that in the morning really quickly. So every day you get a fresh start. Okay, and it's really convenient. Right. Just now, my partners all were talking about different modes and things like that. Let's move on to all the other modes that we have not covered. One of the things that we have in the Thermomix, as you can see just now on the mode page that I show you, that is also slow cooker. So you can actually slow cook your food. Okay, when you want to go to work, you can actually set a slow cooking recipe. Put your food in there, set to slow cooking, goes out, go to work, come back, you got your dinner ready. So it's actually really good. And the benefit of a slow cooking is you actually bring out the flavor of the food and retain the nourishment. Okay, in Asian cooking, we actually do a lot of slow cooking. Okay. All right. What's next is there is a fermentation mode in your Thermomix. Okay, this is really nice. I made a lot of yogurt myself. Okay, so with the fermentation, you can actually make your own yogurt. You can even try cheese making. That will be my next project to do. Okay, you can set up to 12 hours for fermentation. The reason why you need a fermentation mode is because when you are doing some fermentation, you need to keep a constant temperature control. And in our country, there's a fluctuation, rain, it's too humid. Sometimes when you bake or something like that, your bread just doesn't rise. Your sourdough doesn't react like how it should be. Use the fermentation mode. It will help to control the temperature, and you will reach the optimum result that you want when you're baking or you're making anything that is temperature sensitive. Oh, this one here, Sous Vide. Sous Vide, it's really awesome. Okay, this is a French cooking method. It's a vacuum seal water bath method. A lot of fancy restaurants, you go for a really expensive steak, and you always wonder, how did they make that steak so beautiful and perfect, pink inside and brown outside? I've been using Sous Vide for years, and I actually have to buy a separate Sous Vide machine, which costs thousands. And now with Thermomix, this is one of the functions, and it's really wonderful. So anytime you want a perfect onsen egg, they can make for you. So try, when you get your Thermomix, please try all the functions. Speak to your advisor and see, ask them about, how can I, what are the things that I can do with all these different functions? And this is really amazing. All right. So the benefit of cooking with Thermomix, well, of course, it's like we all said, as you can see just now, all our friends and our colleagues are showing you, it's all quick and easy. And like what Dr. Alvin was saying, everybody can cook, and he doesn't know how to cook now, he can cook. And it's healthy food. We homemade a lot of things. We don't buy pre-made stuff anymore. Everything we want, like chicken stock, vegetable stock that we were using, we were all made. Okay, And auto cooking and auto washing, that's amazing. It's like God sent us. Everybody loves the auto washing, the pre-wash function in this machine. Okay, it is also space saving. This is one of the world's smallest kitchen. When you go balik kampung, now that you can balik kampung, bring this with you so that you can still prepare nice, healthy meal for your family wherever you go. Okay, and then say goodbye to harmful cooking fumes and mess. All right. Right now, while waiting for my lemongrass to cook, I actually actually had a cool down lemongrass juice already. I will assemble with my crushed ice while Lindsay take over.
Thanks, Bessie.
All right.
Wow, I can't wait for all the end result of the soup, the burger, and the drinks and the mousse. Okay, so as you have seen, okay, so basically I've explained the benefit of cooking with Thermomix. Okay, so I'm sure from now you all will know, it's so fast and easy and healthy and fresh. Okay, so that's the benefit of Thermomix. So own your Thermomix today. Check with your advisor who invited you today. Okay, you can own your Thermomix today for only RM6988. Okay, and if you pay by full payment, you get a free gift. Okay, check with your advisor what are the free gifts are currently going on, or you can opt for zero free interest. Okay, up to RM9 a day. A month is 291 ringgit a month. Or you can, we also have another payment method, which is deposit using your debit card. Okay, so you can check with your advisor as well, the payment method that you can go for. Okay, and don't forget, you purchase now and you host and you get all of these free gifts. Okay, we are giving out 7 free gifts right now. Okay, included the full payment gift. Okay, so these are the host gift here. So these are the premium Varoma accessories which you can't find in Malaysia. It's imported. So these are the silicone muffin mold that you can fit in nicely into your Varoma dish when you're steaming your muffin, your tarts, your bread, your little cupcakes, it fits in nicely here. So you have 2 types of silicone mold, very good quality. And you have this high stainless steel quality trivet that you can put it here to raise up while you're steaming your fish, your vegetables, your eggs. So it fits perfectly into your Varoma dish, right? And also this nice high quality Thermomix stainless steel serving tray where it fits nicely onto your Varoma dish, Varoma tray, I mean. Okay, you can put a nice fish here, or your steamed tofu, your steamed egg, and you just stack it up and you do your steaming. And also Varoma baking paper is recyclable. You can wash it, you can lay it on, when you want to. You can also put your meat on top, right? Your fish, your meat, okay? And you can steam. So all these are included in our host gift, purchase and host. So if you want to know more about how to host, contact your advisor who invited you here today about purchase and host. Okay, so own your Thermomix today, don't wait. Okay, we are giving out so many gifts, right? So but when you purchase your whole Thermomix, like my colleague, my team member presented earlier, you get this whole set, all included, all the accessories. Okay, and also this wonderful basic cookbook with a lot of recipes in it. Okay, you have ice cream, you have cakes, you have cheesecakes, you have breads. So it's a really nice basic cookbook. Okay, and also you get you get access to VIP cooking classes, free nationwide delivery, and you know, you get to access to our recipe online community and free unboxing services, and also our advisor support. And also you have a 2 years warranty for home use, okay? 2 years warranty. So this is a complete package. So don't wait any longer, get your Thermomix today. Guarantee you will love it, and share with your friends, all right? So you can also join us as an advisor, because before we've been a user and we really fell in love with the machine. And you know, becoming an advisor, there's a lot of perks and incentive from the company. We get to win a lot of freebies, and you can have some side income, which is really it is a life-changing career. You know, it really helps us financially, and also it helps us to help our friends to eat healthy. You know, it's just sharing. Sharing is caring. Okay, eating healthy, cooking for us, not only for ourselves but for our families, for our loved ones. Okay, so join as an advisor, help to spread the love of Thermomix. All right, and okay, so we have weekly cooking show. Invite your friends, those who think, you know, your friends who are no time to cook, working, always ordering food from outside, you know, spending a lot of money on food delivery, or those who love to cook, and those who doesn't know how to cook. For me, basically, Thermomix is for anyone, okay? Because we have even so many Michelin star chefs in the world, which is endorsed by Michelin chef. They use Thermomix because it's such a powerful and skillful tool. So, you know, it's for everyone, in people who are health conscious, people who are on a special diet. So Thermomix is for everybody and every day. So for our next cooking show, invite your friends over. So once you purchase your Thermomix today, you can host as in invite your friends to our cooking show, the next cooking show that's considered hosting for you, so you can receive all the free gifts that our company has offered. Okay, so don't forget to share what you have watched today to your friends and to your family, and a big thank you. Okay, before we go, let's go back to our chefs to see what's happening there and the end result. Okay, let me pass to Dr. Erwan with his mushroom soup. Okay, Dr. Erwan.
Okay, hi, Lindsay. Thank you. So everyone, this is what the end product is. After that 10 minutes of cooking, I've added cooking cream as well as cream cheese inside, plus parsley. So, and I blend it for another minute. And look at the texture. It's a very perfect texture for a mushroom soup. And this is my end product. Okay, so managed to put it in a bowl, and just to share with you, and we'll be enjoying this, you know, now. Okay, wow. So that's all. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Looks good. Okay, now I pass it down to Rosaline. Rosaline, can you start your video, please? Okay,
I'm back.
Rosaline, how's your burger going?
I've poured things out here. So this is it will be like this, runny, but you need the juice to moisten.
So for the barbecue sauce, we can actually keep it in a jar and use it for future use.
Yes, you can actually save them if you don't want to prepare the same day. You can actually do it in advance, so you don't have to worry about time management. So
okay,
but this sauce, okay, I might not finish it today, but I can just keep it. So you can also eat with your pita bread, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, for today.
So where's your burger? I want to see it. Wow.
So,
oh my God. Okay, I'm coming over.
Well, you can come if you want. So this was the bread that I made just now. So you can see it takes no time while others cook is presenting. This actually proving and put inside the oven for, actually I just need 20 minutes to do this, okay? And then I assemble them. What I do is I just cut the bread into half, put some tomatoes or pickles or whatever you want. It's so easy. And I am going to actually have, okay, I'm going to make it just to show you how delicious it actually smells so good.
Rosalind, I'm coming over.
Okay.
Yeah, we are all coming over. Get ready, okay?
Yes, we are all coming.
Moist and everything, so you don't have to.
Oh my God. Okay. Don't torture us, okay?
So sedap, huh?
You have to do this because it's so good. This
Yes.
is a complete meal for a birthday party, guys.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Rosalind. I'm going to pass to Sally.
Have a good weekend, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Sally, have you finished all your mousse or what?
Hey, I already showed you just now. It's still here. You know what? It's very nice. Okay. I'll show
Yeah,
you
I'm
how it
coming
is.
over to you also.
Yeah, come. I
Sally will come for
Yeah,
dessert.
show you the outside of it. All the neighbors see. Oh my God!
Wow.
You know, but my neighbors already bought one. But the other neighbors, I'm going to do the home demo. Mr. Siu
Okay.
will come.
All
Okay.
right.
Very nice.
Wow, thank you,
You guys.
Sally. Okay, thank you, Sally. I'm gonna pass to Pacey.
Hi. So this one is done. It's still hot, so you want to keep it cool first before you put the ice in. But I have assembled one. Look at that.
Wow.
But don't throw away all the parts, okay? They can use as a little
Yes.
decoration. You can see the ice cube looking thing. They are actually aloe vera.
Wow.
Yeah, really yummy.
Okay, thank you. So thank you everybody for joining, and
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
don't forget to contact advisor today for to purchase your Thermomix. Don't miss out all the free gifts and promos which are happening this period. Okay, we only got a week plus more to go, and that's it. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.